Hello, my lovely Aquarians. This is your reading for the week of December 22nd, or when it resonates, if it does, and it won't resonate for everybody. It could also be, of course, Aquarius rising, or perhaps moon, or just a lot of Aquarius in your chart. Now, here we go. Aquarius, the first thing that I saw was you standing in the middle of a space. I'm not really clear on what the borders are. I just know that within this, there is a sense not just of freedom, but almost a little bit of discomfort about the fact that you have this extra space around you. Now, why is that important? So when I asked Spirit that, what I got was that allowing yourself to really just be in space without having a thing to do, without having parameters or rules to follow, yours or somebody else's, that you actually are in a place energetically where it can feel disorienting for you because you're so used to having rules and regulations. But what they're saying, Aquarius, is when you can learn to be quiet within the center of that space, what you're going to find is you're going to find your intuition is really going to be stepping up. And you're not always comfortable with intuition or psychic phenomena, Aquarius. Sometimes you're very capable, but certainly sometimes if you've had experiences when you were younger where you picked up on things you didn't want to pick up on, or where you were feeling other people's emotions too much, as you know, in an empathic way, you might have chosen to shut those things down. And by keeping busy, either with taking care of other people or just working really hard and following the rules, you've managed to kind of keep that at bay. But it's a really, really, really beautiful, beautiful, vibrant part of your Aquarian energy. And what Spirit is saying, by allowing yourself to do that, you actually kind of create a new way of being, a new way of life. Now, I know that we've been talking a lot about the fact that Spirit's been guiding you and for you to be able to listen, but this really approaches your ability to listen to them more and hear them more, and also your higher conscious mind. And that's something that they're saying quite clearly here. It's your higher conscious mind, because that will allow you to exist in more of a state of kindness towards yourself, first of all. That's the first thing that they say. Towards yourself, because even though you might do things for yourself, you're not always loving about it. You might buy yourself nice things, but then you might trash talk about yourself in your own mind, or call yourself stupid for doing something just like normal human, like, oh, so yeah, I didn't put the cap back on the toothpaste, right? Whoop-de-doo. You don't need to be calling yourself stupid for that, right? So again, this won't be for everybody, but what I feel like this is for those Aquarians of you who are really working towards developing a new life and working with your creativity and your dreams and your desires and bringing them into something that is concrete and tangible. Sometimes you have to step out of activity and into that space where you don't have to be taking care of anything else in order for your intuition to really show up and help you create your new day, okay? Your new day, your new life. This is where you get to, that's the other thing. Thank you so much. That when you allow yourself that space, once you work through whatever the anxiety is about not being functional, productive, it gives you an opportunity to say, what do I like about this? What do I not like about this? What am I not doing in my life that I could do if I had more of this kind of time? And if not even more of this kind of time, just what would I like in my life beyond the doing and the completing and this next step of the project? What might it be even more magnificently than I have imagined it to be? So Aquarius, I'm going to leave you with this because I really feel this is so important for you. Creating the space around yourself in terms of functionality. I think I'll be more clear than that. In terms of being productive, in terms of functioning according to rules, and functioning according to your previous patterns, can you just suspend that and let that space be there and see what your intuition wants to bring you? Okay? I'm leaving you with that, Aquarius. I think this is a really good next step in terms of you working a lot more cohesively with your spirit guides. Okay? Take care, my dears.